Hello guys, this is JWell here and welcome to another episode of the Cube Season 2. And today's episode, we're going to be trying to build something right here, because I said last episode that I wanted to build something that, like, if I pull a lever, it'd make a secret hatch down there. I'm not too sure how we're going to do that, but I want to do something like that. And as well, I also want to work on the fortune cookie shop, because it does look plain as is, so I might try to do some renovations on it or ask someone else to do it. So we'll figure out when that happens. But before that, we got to put someone in the Hall of Fame, because every episode, every time I look at previous comments from a previous episode, I read the comments and figure out what comment stands out to be put on the Hall of Fame. And all you have to do is put a comment down below in every episode that I do, and I'll read them and post it on to my Hall of Fame. So last episode, I read a comment from someone from the name of Dennis, who said, "Hey Jaywong, I'm becoming more interested in your Cube series. I'm glad you're growing as a channel in the Cube. Looking forward to more to the Cube." So thank you, Dennis. I greatly appreciate that comment. And I definitely love doing the Cube Season 2, and I love posting vids on it, because it's a fun little SMP where you can just build stuff and create stuff, and it's definitely one of my favorite things to do. So with all that in mind, we're going to put your name on the Hall of Fame. So we're going to put, I gotta double check the template, because I actually forgot what the template is. Alright, so I remember the template now. So all we have to do is go here, exit out of that, right click this and put your name right here. I'll put Dennis J, and then I'll put for a nice positive comment, and we'll put episode 11. Or episode 12 actually, because the 11 was last episode. So yeah. I am going to plan to extend this a little bit more, because as you see right now, we only have enough for one more person, and we know we're going to have more than one person on here, so we're going to be expanding this pretty soon. So we'll get ready to see some of that. So we're going to just open this up here, and we're going to figure out what to do. So as I said last episode, I definitely want to work on this, where I make this nice and deep, where we can put like a new area. And I'm not too sure what we're going to put for an area here, but I think we're going to be, oh wait, there's actually more. But wait, there's more, as Bellini Mason says. But so yeah, we're just going to put more stuff down here. I'm not sure how deep we actually are, so let's actually press F3 and figure out what our Y coordinate is. So we're at about 50. If I stack myself a little bit higher, yeah, we're about at 50, 51. So we actually have a lot more room than I expected. So I'm not sure exactly how this is going to work, but what I'm thinking is I pull a lever like around here, so, and what happens is it will pull this sandstone down and then to the right, and then I'll have like a little ladder thing going here. But the problem that I'm thinking is, when the numerous times when I'm trying to plan this out, is how am I supposed to put like a ladder right here so that I don't have, so I can actually get out. I can get in, but getting out is always the hard part. So it's always, that's what you always have to come to mind when you're building a contraption on redstone, because you don't exactly know what you're going to be doing. So yeah, we gotta definitely plan that out for sure. Alright, so actually, believe it or not, I actually finished doing the little thing where you open the side door. Here's the thing how it works now. See, I'm going to right click this switch right here, and whoa, it actually opens up the little hole. Now I haven't finished anything down here specifically, but I finally finished the thing so it makes it actually happen, where you can have a little secret place that opens the door. So let's actually go down here and show how it works. So how it works is basically, once this thing gets powered on, it will then activate these two pistons, which will push this block and then push this piston, and then activate this. Well, actually this will turn out anyways, and then this will open up its piston, and then it will go upwards like so. And the reason why we need these redstone repeaters is to delay the reaction, so it doesn't happen where this opens up or this opens up or something like that, or something messed up happens. We don't want that. So that's why we have these redstone repeaters in action. And so yeah, that's how that works. It's very simple. The problem that I'm going to be having is making the, this have it go downwards towards the ladder, because as you can see, this piston's going to be in the way of things. But I don't think that would be too much of a problem if I just try putting a ladder somewhere else, or stairs. I'm not too sure how we're going to do this though. So yeah, that's where you guys come in the comments down below, where you can tell me how I will possibly do this, because I'm not quite too sure of how to do it right away, so we'll have to think about that. So let's go back up here and let's think of what we have to do next, because I think this is gonna be pretty cool for building this little new area. I'm not too sure what's gonna be anyways. It could be anything from a little mini game where I might make it, or it might be something else entirely different. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure at all. Alright, we're gonna head back into spawn, and before we do anything, we need to do something that I totally messed up on. Now, so basically, I was watching B's episode of the Cube, and she received 1 gold ingot. Now, I'm gonna be honest, and I told her this already. I was the one that gave her that 1 gold ingot because I thought the cookies were priced at 1 gold ingot, but from the looks of it, it's not. So I thought, you know, that's why I thought they were so cheap, because for 1 gold ingot for a stack of cookies, I mean, that is a killer deal. But it turns out that's not the case, and because of this, we're gonna have to change a little bit of the rules now, because that's going to be not profitable for my shop, because it would be a way to I'd be making negative profit every time. So we had to go first find our shop, because I need to go change some things, and then find her shop, because I need to do some things. I need to give her some money back, because that's like stealing technically. So we're gonna go straight down here, and we're going to go and go to my ender chest first, which was all the way down here. And I wonder if I'm actually surprised that there isn't any election things around people's shops. Maybe I'm missing it. But I was hoping there's some like election campaign posters like all over like the commercial district, but there isn't. So we're gonna go here, and we're gonna get 8 diamonds. Now what we're gonna do as an apology letter. But let's actually see what the price is first, because I actually don't know what the price is. So it's actually wait. It says right here 2 gold ingots per stack. But wait, okay. So maybe she meant 2 gold blocks. But just for the heck of it, as an apology letter, I'm gonna drop 3 diamonds just for that. And she's gonna be surprised that someone put 3 diamonds for something that no one bought, but I did buy something. So yeah, hopefully B sees this, or hope someone tells her that. So yeah, we're gonna now fix the second part of our shop. Now, you see, thing is, I was hoping that maybe we can keep. Actually, let's go check this out. There's only 3 books left, anyways. I was hoping that it was 1 gold nugget, but since it's 1 gold block per one of these things for a stack of cookies, we have to give her a little bit more diamonds, because I don't really want to. Let's go here. Yeah, I'm not really too sure that that's actually enough. Let's actually give her 2 more. Let's give her 2 more. Yeah, now that will definitely fix the case. So hopefully she fixes that, because I really hope that wasn't the case. Also, last episode, I didn't realize that someone put a block of gold on here. Now, whoever did that, thank you very much. I didn't actually really notice that you put a gold block in there, but it's greatly appreciated, because it does cost a lot to operate this, especially the books and stuff. Definitely is what costs the most for all this type of stuff. So let's go here and go right there. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna change it. So wait, we probably need some more room. Let's go here and go right there. Actually, quick story time. So I was actually a week ago, I was in Edmonton for one of my dad's provincials, or not provincials, or for a tournament that he was doing for his thing, for a soccer team. And for the most part, his team does really good in soccer. Like, they are really good for a small city soccer team. And so they went to Edmonton, which is a really larger city than Saskatoon for sure. It's almost like twice the size, maybe even thrice the size. And they came in second. I was really happy, and I was even more happy when the cup was called the Slurpee Cup. And if you don't know what the Slurpee Cup is basically, oh wait, there we go. It basically is a tournament in Edmonton where it's just like for I'm guessing like local soccer teams, and they were in that tournament and they won second place. But the best thing about it was they also gave out free coupons for free Slurpees and free hot beverages. So my dad was able to give me a free Slurpee and a hot beverage from that tournament. So shout out to 7-Eleven for giving me one of those. That was the one thing I looked forward to the most. As well, though, another thing I looked forward to the most was the fact that we were able to go to Hong Kong bakery or a Chinese bakery there, because that's the one place we go to every year for Edmonton. That's the one thing we really do in Edmonton is we go to the West Edmonton Mall, we go shop around. It's like the same old, same old. The one thing that stands out the most about West Edmonton Mall to me, and this might be not the same for everyone else, but it's the T&T supermarket, which is like a large Chinese supermarket. We don't have that in Saskatoon, but it's a huge one, and there's a lot of like goodies you can get there. So that's what we look forward to the most every time we go there is the T&T supermarket. And so, let me just scratch that off. So yeah, that's what we did in Edmonton, and as well get those delicious Hong Kong bakery stuff. I love Swiss rolls. If you saw my Twitter, I actually took a picture of the Hong Kong bakery that was in Edmonton. It is probably one of the greatest bakeries I've been to, but that's just because I haven't been to a lot of bakeries in general. And no, yeah. All right, so we're gonna go here. I'm gonna type out cost 1 gold ingot, because that's I almost spelled ingot right, ingot. 1 gold ingot, and we'll put that right there. Yeah, that's definitely the change, and that's definitely what we're gonna do. So I've actually looked at this thing here, and I've noticed that it is not the nicest looking thing. This does not really look like a nice fortune cookie. So I've actually looked at some builds and looked at some pictures and some things, and I'm thinking I should turn this into like a miniature temple looking thing. Not a desert temple, no. I'm thinking we should turn this into a nice like oriental temple that looks nice and dandy, because I feel like the way it is right now and how it looks really, it looks bland. I'm gonna be straight honest. It looks bland, and so I want to spruce it up a little bit, and we're gonna do that this episode actually today. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove this stuff right here, and then we're gonna change it up. Now, a lot of people are probably wondering, how am I gonna make it look cool with all this redstone stuff in the way? Well, actually, that's not even gonna be a problem, because I'm still have a creative idea of how to make it look cool without losing the creative look to it. So, yeah. I also read in the comments below that I should also make a shop called the the ink shop, or the one with books and stuff. I actually might consider that for a future episode, but the thing is, I need to probably contact someone for land and stuff. So I'll do that next episode, where we'll contact land, make a new shop for that, and then go from there. But I would really love to do that, because it seems to be really fun. Also, we're running out of chest space, so that's not too good. Hopefully we have enough for the clay, because we don't really want to run out of spots and then have to lose some items. Unfortunately, that would suck. See, the one thing I'm having a problem with is that this right here, this chest is really tall, so my temple thing has to be kind of tall too, right? So I'm hoping that I can make something that's within the parameters of this building, of these build, so that I don't get in the way of things. Now, let's actually heat this up, and then I'll get back to it once it's all cleared out. Alright, we have finally cleared this area out. It took a little time, and as well, I've got some extra acacia wood, or acacia wood, I should say. I always get that word wrong no matter how many times I read it on the dictionary. So, we are going to probably build a Chinese temple-like thing, because I think that looks a little nicer than what it was before. I think before, just having a plain color, you can understand that it is a fortune cookie. Well, some of you can. For me, it was kind of hard to actually identify it, to be honest. So now we can actually get it to make it look kind of swaggy, or at least a little bit cooler, because I don't know. Before it was kind of cool, but now we're going to make it like the other thing, like a joke compared to how we're going to make it now. Now, I'm actually looking to the right, because I'm actually looking on Google Images what a Chinese temple looks like, because I actually don't even know, to be honest. I mean, I have an idea. I've been to Hong Kong and seen some of the sacred temples, but the thing is, it's just I need a picture of reference when I'm doing these things, so that is why I'm like trying to figure out how to make this all plan and stuff. So from the looks of it, there's a small door area, which we definitely are going to have to put, but the problem is making it this tall it's very square if you're to make it small, but to make it really tall like that, you need to make smaller towers, and I don't think we have the resources and space to do that. So this is gonna be a challenge. This is gonna be a very tough challenge to do. So first, let's figure out where to put this all in place. So we definitely want to use the color red, because red is definitely a good color. And we're gonna go here and try and make this work. Now the problem is, I might have to do it in such a way that We'll have this over here and this here. That actually might work decently. The next thing we have to do is try and make it so that this goes here like that. And then we also will need to be using a lot of fences, because it seems like from what it looks like, there's a lot of poles in the desert, not the desert temple, the Chinese temples. Anytime I think of temple, I always think desert temple. Like, it's not even a thing anymore. And it is not, I'm not trying to say that like to be curious thing. Like, I can't stop saying the word desert temple when it comes to anything related to the word temple. So it's very hard for me to, like, I don't know. Is it like some sort of like after effect of losing that badly in a season like that? Like, it still gets talked about today, and it's like a 2 seasons goal. Like, it'll never get old apparently. So, I don't know. We're gonna also making some sticks, so we'll have to make some taller. Actually, it's not like that, isn't it? It's like this, isn't it? See if I'm right. And we'll have to keep doing that until we have enough to work with. I don't know if I'll make the back as detailed as the front, because I don't think a lot of people, I don't think a lot of people will be looking at it from the back. Why isn't, it is working. I was just being blind as a bat. Alright, okay, so yeah, we're on the right track. So we gotta definitely put this upwards like this, like so, because there's always seems to be a pull thing near that. And then we need a lot of stairs. This is gonna, I might be doing a lot of pauses in between, because we probably will need more and more acacia wood, which I'll have to go back to my house to get. Yeah, apparently, also I was reading the comments from previous, like, 2 episodes or so. I mentioned where acacia wood was actually very hard to find. It turns out there's actually a savanna biome nearby, which makes it insult to injury, because that makes it look like I don't know what I'm talking about. And sometimes I really don't know what I'm talking about, especially when it comes to making, like, fixing computers. Like, some people like ask me if, like, the most complicated stuff that, like, I'm supposed to know off the bat, but usually most of the time I go on Google and, like, look it up. And then I usually just go with that information to tell them, yeah, this is how it is. And they're like, wow, Jordan, you're the smartest person I've ever known. I was like, yeah, thanks guys. I took a lot of classes for this. But for the most part, like, I even usually just tell them straightforward that I just use Google for this. Like, I don't usually say it to, like, people I don't know too well, because for them it might sound like I'm being mean to them. Like, you just look it up. But usually to, like, my close friends, I'm like, dude, you know you can use Google, right, to get this information. So yeah, I mean, I do know how to solve the problems a lot faster than probably if they were to look it up on their own. But yeah, for the most part, I just do that. I just Google it. So if you actually have troubles with stuff on the computer stuff, just try to Google it first. Can't, well, I mean, yeah, asking a person does actually. It will definitely help in the future. I think it's gonna look pretty cool. A lot more cooler than it was before, because I know for a fact before it was now it's gonna be ooh, because Jordan actually knows how to build somewhat. It won't be like Willy Will's level building, but it'd be kind of like, oh, Jordan can somewhat build. Like, it's just like that. Willy's the master of building. He's the master of plays. He's the master of building. And that's definitely what it comes to. We actually speed this up a little bit, because I feel like I could build for an entire episode, but I know you guys probably wouldn't want to see that. So I'm going to just speed this up a little bit, and we're just going to go from here. Okay, so I finally have finished the look of it. I think it looks a lot nicer than it was before. It has the same color tone to it, but I might change that in the future. But how it looks right now is it looks really cool. It's a little miniature, like, Chinese temple that you find in, like, in China or in Japan. It kind of has that look, and so it's very cool. It looks a lot nicer than the fortune cookie. It could use a little bit of work, but I think it looks good for what it is right now. So if we look around, it basically has torches around the sides, and has the traditional steep triangular roof, but I think it looks really cool. And these are supposed to be like poles of some sort, because you see that very often in the architecture of Chinese temples. And so yeah, I think this came out really great. With that all in mind, I think people are gonna like the new look of the shop. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think about this? Leave in the comments below of what do you think, what do you think of what this looks like, or how you think it looks, or it could be improved on, or if it looks fine just as is. To me, I think it looks pretty cool. And with this new sign I've added on there, and also newly renovated, so people know that this is just a renovation. It's not really a new shop per se, so hopefully people know that. Straub for king. See what it'll be like once Straub is king. Please take a gold block every time you stream/record the Cube SMP. Hashtag Straub for king. Is this a poem? What the heck am I reading here? What, am I supposed to take his crown? Oh wait, is it what does this button do? Oh, okay. That's what it does. I mean, I did it last episode, but I thought maybe I could just take a piece of his crown. That's just stupid. So this actually has turned into Straub's face. I remember like last episode, there's at least like 10 different faces in there, and I was like, holy heck, man! Pick whoever character you want to be. It could have been Poke. It could have been like Will. It was like 3 different things. So finally, that's been all arranged to make it look like Straub. Now, is Straub going to be king? That is the question. I actually don't know. Today's actually the last day to vote, so if you haven't voted already, make sure you do so. I have actually not voted yet, and from the list of things, there's a lot of people that I really would want to vote for, but I can only vote for one, and I don't know who, so I don't know if I should vote. I don't know. There's a lot of people on the Cube that I like, so it's just like, I don't know. For me, voting for one means that I don't know. It's hard pressed for me. If I bet you probably do the same. You're weighing out the pros and cons, and you're like, who do I vote for? I love them all and all that stuff, and you're just like trying to be so confused about who to vote for. I don't know who to vote for either. But I mean, if you really do have to come down to a vote, and if you don't know who to vote for, just mark each name between a number of 1 to something, and then go to a random number generator website, and then click random number generate, and then whoever number it is, you vote for that number that is assigned to that person. So say for example, you have like a 3, and 3's Poke Digger, you vote for that person. I don't know. I mean, I'm just trying to help you out here if you actually have no idea who to vote for and you love them all and you just really don't know. If you don't really want to pick one off the bat off of your head. So I don't know. I don't know. That's just me. But yeah, I think it's gonna be really close. I don't know the results at all. Like, I'm actually clueless of what the numbers are, but I do know that like every year it's always a lot of people vote. I'm not and I think it's gonna be really exciting to see who wins or who becomes king queen. I actually don't have any idea who will be that. Now I'm actually more surprised that there's not many things like any huge posters saying vote for. The only thing I've seen is Straub's face, which is really creative on the Cube. But I've seen like maybe some things on Spawn saying like the hashtags and stuff. But other than that, I haven't really seen much huge posters of voting for. Well, now what's on these logs? I don't know what these are. Will. Okay, there's like 3. This better not say. What? Why? Why does it say Will on every side? I'm not even gonna question it. All right. Yeah, I think there's nothing really else to look in Spawn besides that, except these nice looking trees. These aren't trees that you can get in Minecraft. So someone made those trees. So yeah, I think that's it for what's new around Spawn, because I can't seem to find anything new. Other than that, I think that's it. That's all. Well, with all that in mind, I think we're gonna wrap up today's video. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like. If you want to see for more content, make sure you subscribe. As always, though, have a great day, please, and see you guys later. Peace.